My beloved child, tonight the quiet sky leans closer to your heartbeat, as if the stars themselves have been waiting for you to finally listen. The world around you is busy, loud, distracted, yet within you, a small door is opening. You may not see it, but you can feel it, a trembling hush, a wave rising inside your chest, the sense that something long, hidden is stepping forward into the light. Don't skip. For a moment, breathe with me. Let the noise fall aside, like leaves drifting gently to the earth. There is no rush, no panic, only a sacred unfolding. Your story has been waiting for this hour. Your pain, your questions, your silent tears, none of them were forgotten. You were never unseen. Stay till the end. Because the secret is not a loud announcement. It is a warm candle placed quietly in your hands. It says, you were always worthy, even when you doubted. You were always guided, even when you felt lost. And right now, life itself is bending toward you, whispering, you are ready. A new chapter dawns, not with thunder, but with a gentle awakening inside your soul. You may have walked through seasons where every door felt locked, where your courage dimmed like evening light. Yet still, you rose each morning. Still, you carried hope, even when it was fragile as glass. That alone makes you extraordinary. Don't skip. There is beauty woven beneath every struggle you survived. Every unanswered prayer was shaping you, preparing you for what you are beginning to see now. The secret is this: nothing was wasted. Every delay, every tear, every lonely night was a thread in a greater tapestry. Stay till the end. You are arriving at the moment where clarity meets grace, where your heart finally recognizes its own strength. And when you look back, you will see that you were being led here all along. Listen closely now, because what awakens in you next will change the way you see your life. There is a calling placed gently upon your soul, not as pressure, but as invitation. To love deeper, to forgive yourself fully, to believe that goodness can still appear unexpectedly, like sunrise after a long winter. Don't skip. You are being reminded that your existence is not accidental. You are needed, valued, cherished. Your story carries light that only you can bring into this world. Stay till the end. Let hope return, not as a distant dream, but as a steady companion. You do not have to rush. You do not have to fear missing your moment. What is meant for you moves toward you in perfect timing, and the path ahead, though mysterious, holds gentle promise. Tonight, let your heart answer softly, yes. I am ready to receive. Yes. I am open to healing. Yes. I will believe in my worth again. Don't skip. And as you walk forward, if this message touched your spirit, share it with someone who needs reminding that light still exists. Leave your words in the comments so your voice may join this circle of hope, and subscribe so you never miss the whispers meant to strengthen you. Stay till the end. For the secret is simple and eternal. You were never abandoned. You are seen. You are loved. And your story, your sacred, unfolding story, has only just begun. A soft turning has begun within you, like the first light slipping over the horizon, revealing what the night tried to hide. You wondered if you were falling behind, if life was moving without you, yet the truth is calmer than your fears. You were being refined, not forgotten. The secret continues unfolding, not as a sudden shout, but as a steady awakening. Don't skip. Every unanswered question in your heart is slowly finding its mirror in the world around you. The timing that once confused you will soon become your greatest reassurance. What you lost will make sense. What you carried alone will gain meaning. And quietly, your soul will exhale. There is a sacred rhythm guiding you, even when your path seems uneven. You are not meant to rush or compare your journey to another's. Flowers do not argue with the sun about when to bloom. They simply trust the warmth when it arrives. You, too, are arriving. Stay till the end. All the pressure you felt to prove yourself, all the invisible weight on your shoulders, release it now. You are allowed to become someone softer and stronger at the same time. You are allowed to rewrite the story you once thought was permanent. Let your heart listen as hope speaks again. Not as a promise of perfection, but as a reminder that you were built for resilience. There will be people who finally understand you. There will be moments that make every past struggle worthwhile. And when those moments come, you will recognize them instantly, because they will feel like home. The secret is not about what you will gain, but about what you will remember. Your worth was never up for negotiation. So walk gently into the days ahead. Carry kindness like a lantern. Allow yourself to feel, to heal, to grow, to rest. This is not the end of your story. It is the long, awaited turning point. And somewhere, within the quiet chambers of your spirit, a voice smiles and whispers, "You are ready for the goodness approaching your life." A deeper stillness gathers around your spirit now, like the hush before dawn when the world is poised between night and awakening. You may feel a quiet stirring inside, a sense that destiny is gently aligning in your favor, even if you cannot yet see the details. This is not imagination. This is the echo of your own becoming. Don't skip. For so long you have carried silent doubts about your value, your path, your future. Yet the truth is beginning to surface like sunlight on water. You were always meant to rise beyond what once tried to limit you. The secret is not merely revealed, it is lived through every choice you make to stand in your light instead of shrinking from it. Look closely at your journey. There were moments when you almost gave up, when the road stretched endlessly and your strength seemed thin as paper. But still, you continued. Still, you whispered hope into your own heart when no one else could hear you. That quiet courage has summoned blessings you do not yet realize. Stay till the end. Because grace arrives softly, sometimes as opportunities, sometimes as clarity, sometimes as unexpected peace that replaces the heaviness you carried for years. And when it comes, you will know. You will feel a calm certainty that you are exactly where you need to be. The secret breathes through your life in subtle ways. In the kindness you give without expecting applause. In the resilience that keeps you standing after storms. In the love you still believe in, despite disappointments. These are not small things. They are the radiant proofs that your heart is rare and strong. Don't skip. You are not being overlooked. You are being shaped, prepared, guided. Doors will open that once seemed sealed. Paths will appear where before there was only confusion. And your spirit, once weary, will remember how to soar. So hold faith like a gentle flame cupped in your palms. Protect it. Nurture it. Trust that the universe has not forgotten your name. What is meant for you carries your fingerprint. It cannot be lost. Stay till the end. For the story unfolding through you is sacred, beautiful, and still being written. And somewhere just beyond the horizon, a new beginning is already calling your heart forward. A gentle promise circles your life now, like a soft breeze carrying the scent of rain before it falls. You may not realize it, but your heart has been slowly learning how to trust again. Not loudly, not dramatically, just quietly, like a seed believing in spring even while buried beneath the soil. Don't skip. The secret keeps revealing itself in the way you choose compassion over bitterness, patience over panic, faith over fear. These decisions, small but steady, are opening doors within you that once felt sealed by doubt. You are not who you used to be. You are becoming something truer, kinder, wiser. There is a holy tenderness in this transformation. You once searched outside yourself for answers, for approval, for a place to belong. But now, the truth rests gently inside your own chest. You belong exactly where your feet are planted. You are worthy, not because you achieved perfection, but because love has always recognized you as its own. Stay till the end. The heaviness you carried does not define you. The quiet strength rising in you does. And with each breath, your soul is learning to stand, not in fear of falling, but in trust that whatever meets you next will also teach you how to rise. Listen closely. Life has not been unfair to you. It has been shaping you for depth, compassion, and clarity. The secret is not that everything will suddenly become easy, but that you will no longer walk your path as if you are alone. You have guidance in every unseen moment, gentle, patient, unwavering. Don't skip. Each day, your heart is writing a softer story for itself. One where healing is allowed. One where forgiveness flows freely. One where self-love is not a luxury, but a birthright. So keep moving forward with quiet courage. Let gratitude become your language, and hope your steady companion. You are still unfolding. You are still discovering the light you were meant to carry. Stay till the end. For somewhere ahead, your future self is smiling, grateful that you kept believing long enough to witness the beauty that was always meant for you. Another quiet unveiling begins within you, like moonlight slowly settling across calm water. There is no rush here, no demand, only a gentle realization that your spirit has been preparing for this moment longer than you knew. Life has been weaving silent threads through every chapter, threads of protection, guidance, unexpected grace. Don't skip. Even the moments that broke you were secretly planting strength beneath your sorrow, nurturing a deeper wisdom that could only grow through experience. Now, that wisdom is waking. You are seeing yourself not as someone trying to survive, but as someone quietly rising into purpose. There is a sacred stillness to this awakening. You are beginning to understand that patience is not delay, it is alignment. Love is not loud, it is steady. And destiny is not forced, it unfolds like petals opening to the sun. Stay till the end. The secret is that you were never behind. You were never less than enough. Every season served you. Every ending redirected you. Every unanswered prayer was guiding you toward something truer, softer, more real. Your story was never late. It was always arriving right on time. And now, as you step forward, a subtle courage begins to glow from within. You no longer need to explain your heart. You no longer need to apologize for your light. You are learning to honor your boundaries, your dreams, your peace. Don't skip. The universe responds to this kind of self-trust. Opportunities drift toward you like feathers on the wind. New connections appear that feel sincere and effortless. Healing becomes less about fixing yourself, and more about remembering that you were whole all along. So breathe into this moment. Let gratitude rest gently on your shoulders. Walk with quiet faith, knowing that unseen hands are guiding each step. Stay till the end. For the greatest revelation is not out there, it is within you. And slowly, beautifully, you are awakening to the truth. You are the miracle you have been waiting to discover. A softer radiance gathers around your life now, like the golden afterglow that lingers long after sunset. Something within you has shifted, not suddenly, but gently, like a tide turning back toward the shore. You are starting to see your past not as a chain, but as a teacher. Not as a burden, but as soil where your faith learned to grow. Don't skip. The secret becomes clearer with every breath you take. You were never meant to stay hidden within your fears. You were meant to unfold, layer by layer, until the truth of who you are stands calmly in the light, unafraid, unashamed, quietly powerful. There is a calm reassurance settling into your spirit. You do not have to chase what belongs to you. You do not have to beg for love, force opportunities, or prove your worth. What is meant for you will recognize you easily. It will stay without struggle. Stay till the end. The more you soften into trust, the more life meets you with grace. Your heart is learning to rest, to believe again, to welcome beauty without bracing for loss. And in that rest, you finally hear the deeper truth. There is nothing wrong with you. There never was. Notice how the world around you begins to respond. Small blessings appear like gentle footprints, unexpected kindness, unplanned support, new clarity about where you are headed. These are not coincidences. They are confirmations. Don't skip. Your journey is aligning with the quiet calling inside you. You are stepping into seasons where peace will no longer feel rare, where connection will feel genuine, where your heart will no longer question whether it is allowed to exist fully as itself. So move forward with a humble confidence. Let your spirit stay open, your hope stay warm, your kindness remain your greatest strength. Stay till the end. For the secret keeps unfolding with every courageous breath you take. Your life is not an accident, it is a sacred unfolding, guided by love, moving steadily toward a future filled with meaning, beauty, and light. A gentle clarity rises inside you now, like morning mist lifting to reveal familiar hills in a softer, kinder light. You begin to realize that every version of you, confused, brave, wounded, hopeful, has been doing its best to carry the light forward. And that alone is beautiful. Don't skip. The secret continues to blossom in the quiet awareness that you do not need to become someone else to be worthy of joy. You only need to come home to the truest parts of yourself, the ones that have always whispered, "You are enough, just as you are." There is a sweetness in this recognition. The pressure to rush fades. The urge to compare dissolves. You begin to treat your own heart with the same tenderness you once reserved only for others. Stay till the end. You learn that self-love is not loud celebration, it is gentle guardianship. It is the soft reminder that you deserve peace in your mind, softness in your days, and honesty in your relationships. And as you offer this kindness to yourself, life begins to meet you with the same tone, calm, sincere, compassionate. The secret reveals itself again in the way your spirit now trusts the unfolding. You understand that growth is not a straight line, it is a sacred rhythm, expanding, resting, learning, returning. You no longer fear the pauses, because you know they are part of the song. Don't skip. You also begin to notice how your presence brings warmth to rooms, how your words hold healing when spoken from truth, how your journey becomes a lantern for others who still wander quietly in the dark. This is not coincidence. This is purpose blooming softly within you. So continue forward with grace. Let humility and gratitude walk beside you. Let hope be the gentle thread woven through your every day. Stay till the end. For the revelation is not finished. It will keep unfolding as long as you keep choosing love, courage, and faith, until one day you look back and realize the greatest secret was never hidden at all. It was simply waiting for you to believe in the light you already carry. A deeper harmony begins to settle into your life, like a quiet song you once faintly heard but now finally recognize. You start to understand that every detour, every delay, every soft ache beneath your ribs was guiding you toward a more honest version of yourself. Don't skip. The secret keeps revealing itself not in noise, but in stillness, through subtle shifts in your perspective, through moments where you finally choose peace over proving your worth, gentleness over self-criticism, presence over perfection. There is a luminous strength in you now. Not the kind that shouts, but the kind that stands steady even when the wind rises. You do not rush into battles that no longer belong to you. You do not chase love that cannot see your heart. Instead, you lean into trust that what is real will stay, trust that what leaves was never meant to define you, trust that your journey is unfolding with grace beyond your understanding. Stay till the end. This is where softness becomes power, where calm becomes courage, where faith becomes your quiet anchor. And slowly, the world begins to look different. Colors feel warmer. Moments feel fuller. Silence no longer feels empty, but sacred. You realize that the secret was never about unlocking some distant miracle. It was about remembering the miracle of your own being. The way your heart continues to open. The way your soul keeps choosing light, again and again, even after nights of doubt. So breathe deeply and walk forward with humble assurance. Let your story continue to unfold without fear or hurry. You are exactly where you need to be, growing, awakening, receiving. And through it all, the truth shines ever brighter. You were never searching for the secret. You were slowly becoming it. A soft renewal flows through your spirit now, like fresh rain touching thirsty ground. You feel lighter, not because life suddenly became simple, but because your heart has learned how to release what was never yours to carry. Forgiveness has begun to bloom quietly inside you, forgiveness for others, and gently, forgiveness for yourself. Don't skip. You start to see that every moment of tenderness, every act of patience, every silent prayer has been building a bridge from who you were, to who you are becoming. There is a serenity in this stage of your journey. You no longer argue with the past or fear the future. Instead, you rest in the present, trusting that each breath is guided by a love far greater than your worries. You understand now that it is safe to receive goodness. It is safe to hope. It is safe to allow love to return to your life without armor or doubt. Stay till the end. Because the secret continues to glow softly in your awareness. When you honor your heart, the world begins to honor you back. You notice how peace begins to follow you. It shows up in quiet mornings, in kind words, in the calm confidence that you can handle whatever arrives. And even when uncertainty appears, you do not collapse. You breathe, you listen, you trust. This is your strength now, not loud or forced, but steady and enduring. You are finally learning to live in harmony with your soul. So keep walking with grace. Let humility, gratitude, and faith guide your steps. Your story is unfolding beautifully, and the deeper truth shines through every moment. You were never lost. You were only being led home to yourself. A quiet fullness gathers in your heart now, like a lantern slowly brightening in a darkened room. You begin to realize that the journey you once feared has become the very path that softened you, strengthened you, and opened your eyes to what truly matters. Don't skip. The secret reveals itself again in this simple truth. You are not defined by what you endured, but by the love you allowed to grow inside you despite it all. And that love, humble and sincere, is what lights the way forward. There is a compassion in you now that was not always there. You see others differently. You listen more gently. You recognize the silent battles behind quiet smiles. Stay till the end. This empathy is part of your awakening. It connects you, grounds you, reminds you that you are woven into something larger, something tender and meaningful. You no longer feel the need to harden your heart to survive. Instead, you choose kindness as your strength, wisdom as your guide, and faith as your steady companion. Life begins to mirror this inner shift. You notice how peace lingers longer, how clarity arrives sooner, how gratitude becomes a natural language spoken by your soul. Don't skip. You understand now that every storm you survived shaped the grace you carry into rooms, the calm you bring to conversations, the warmth you offer without asking for anything in return. This is the quiet beauty of your becoming. So continue onward with gentle courage. Let humility keep you grounded, and hope keep you lifted. The revelation is still unfolding through you, softly and endlessly. And as you walk forward, one breath at a time, you realize the journey is no longer about seeking the secret, but about living as its embodiment, light, love, and truth flowing through every corner of your life. A deeper peace settles into your soul now, like a soft melody that has finally found its home inside your breathing. You begin to recognize that every lesson, every tear, every silent night of wondering was carving space within you for greater love to live. Don't skip. The secret continues to unfold in the way your heart now trusts the unseen, knowing that even in silence there is guidance, even in waiting there is purpose, even in uncertainty there is quiet light leading you forward. There is a graceful acceptance blooming within you. You are no longer fighting your own story. You are learning to honor it, to bow gently to the roads that shaped you, to bless the seasons that stretched you. Stay till the end. Because now you finally see that you were never behind. You were simply being prepared for a life that required depth, gentleness, and truth. And all along, your spirit has been growing. Stronger than you ever realized. You start to walk differently, not in haste, but in calm assurance. You carry your kindness like a candle that does not burn out, even in the wind. Don't skip. People who cross your path begin to feel safer, lighter, more hopeful, not because you solved their lives, but because your presence quietly reminds them that healing is possible. And in this, you discover a deeper calling, to simply be who you are, fully and sincerely. So breathe in this moment with humility and gratitude. Let hope remain your steady companion. Stay till the end. For the revelation continues like an endless sunrise across your heart. You are growing into the person your soul always dreamed you could become, and the light you carry now is not only for you, but for every life your journey will gently touch. A soft awakening glows within you now, like sunlight drifting quietly across a sleeping room. You begin to understand that the path ahead does not require you to be perfect, it simply invites you to be present, to show up with honesty, to honor your heart without fear. Don't skip. The secret reveals itself again in the gentle truth that life is not asking you to rush toward some distant finish line. It is guiding you to notice the beauty already breathing within your moments. There is a quiet bravery in you now. You no longer chase validation or cling to what no longer resonates with your soul. Instead, you choose truth, even when it is simple, even when it is quiet. Stay till the end. This truth becomes your anchor. It steadies you when old fears whisper. It reminds you that you are allowed to trust the goodness unfolding, even if you cannot see the full picture yet. Your heart begins to feel lighter, not because the world changed overnight, but because your relationship with it did. You allow love to arrive gently. You allow peace to rest beside you. You allow grace to fill the spaces where judgment once lived. Don't skip. You realize that the greatest transformation was never meant to be loud or dramatic. It was meant to be soft, steady, deeply rooted in acceptance. So keep walking forward with humility and hope. Let your spirit remain open to the quiet miracles waiting in ordinary days. Stay till the end. For the revelation continues to unfold, and with each passing moment, you draw closer to the life your soul always knew was possible, simple, honest, radiant with love. A gentle grace flows through your life now, like a calm river reflecting the colors of a soft evening sky. You begin to see how every experience, every connection, every fragile moment of awakening has been guiding you toward a deeper understanding of yourself. Don't skip. The secret keeps unfolding quietly. Your worth has never depended on achievement, perfection, or the approval of others. It has always lived within you, unchanging, steady, sacred. There is a new steadiness in your heart. You trust more. You fear less. You no longer abandon yourself to keep others comfortable. Instead, you walk in alignment with your truth, honoring your needs, your boundaries, your dreams. Stay till the end. This alignment becomes your compass, gently leading you toward places and people that feel like peace instead of pressure, like home instead of waiting rooms. And as this unfolds, love begins to take a truer shape in your life. Not a love that drains or confuses you, but one that nurtures, listens, supports, and stays. You understand now that real love does not demand you shrink. It celebrates your light. Don't skip. You begin to release what no longer resonates, not out of anger, but out of deep respect for your own soul. In doing so, you make space for blessings that finally align with who you have become. So continue forward with humble confidence, wrapped gently in gratitude for how far you have come. Stay till the end. For the revelation is now living inside you like a steady flame. The journey was never about finding something outside of yourself. It was about remembering the luminous truth within you, quiet, constant, and eternally enough.